Hey there, everyone! What a fantastic day to dive into a story that's got the internet buzzing with intrigue, family ties, and a big dose of cautionary wisdom. Today, we're talking about Kendall Gaulden, better known as NBA Ken, the younger brother of the famous rapper NBA YoungBoy, and some rumors floating around about an alleged arrest. This is going to be an exciting and educational journey through the world of celebrity families, social media rumors, and the importance of digging for the truth. So, let's get started. First off, let's set the stage with who these brothers are. NBA YoungBoy, born Kendall Gaulden in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, back in 1999, is a rap superstar. He's been dropping hits since his teenage years, with songs like Outside Today climbing the Billboard charts, and he's built a massive fanbase. But his life hasn't been all smooth sailing. He's had run-ins with the law, from drug charges to weapons violations, and as recently as December 2024, he was sentenced to 23 months in prison for firearm charges after a stint on house arrest in Utah. This guy's story is a roller coaster, and it's no surprise that his family gets caught up in the spotlight too. Enter Kendall Gaulden, also known as NBA Ken, born in 2003, making him 21 years old as of today, May 24, 2025. Kendall is NBA YoungBoy's younger brother, and if you're a fan, you might have seen him popping up on social media. He's got over 180,000 followers on Instagram, where he often joins his brother on live sessions, chatting with fans and showing a humble side that people love. He's even been in NBA YoungBoy's music videos, like What You Gon' Do, where he played a younger version of the rapper. These brothers were raised by their grandmother in Baton Rouge, and Kendall has shared some tough stories, like surviving being shot twice. He's also an uncle to some of NBA YoungBoy's 10 kids, which is pretty wild for someone so young. Now, here's where things get juicy. There's an Instagram post by an account called Fortcent that's been making wave. It claims Kendall Gaulden was arrested, and it's got a mugshot to back it up, showing Kendall as a 21-year-old, 5'6", 120 pounds, with charges listed as a fugitive from justice warrant tied to Massachusetts. The caption is dramatic, saying NBA YoungBoy's little brother was arrested, with crying emojis and hashtags like #viral and #explore, clearly aiming to grab attention. The post even has NBA YoungBoy's song Rebels Kick It playing in the background, tying it all together. It's got 147 likes, a comment, and it's clearly trying to go viral. But here's the big question, is this for real? Let's dig into the detective work. When you start looking for proof of Kendall's arrest, things get murky fast. Searches for Kendall Gaulden's arrest in Massachusetts, or even in Harris County, where there was a whisper of a felony warrant and unlawful carry of a weapon charge, turn up nothing solid. No news articles, no court records, no official statements, nothing to confirm this story. There's plenty about NBA YoungBoy's legal troubles, like his Utah arrest in April 2024 for drugs and weapons or his guilty plea for identity fraud later that year, but Kendall? It's a blank slate. Even checking into the Instagram account Fortcent doesn't help. It's just a generic account with no clear credibility as a news source. This brings us to a really important lesson about social media. Platforms like Instagram are built for engagement, not accuracy. A post like this, with a dramatic mugshot, a celebrity name drop, and viral hashtags, is designed to spread fast. It plays on NBA YoungBoy's fame and his legal history to make the story seem plausible. But without verification, it's just a rumor. Mugshots can be faked or taken out of context, and anyone can post anything online. That's why it's so crucial to double-check with reliable sources, like news outlets or public records, before believing what you see. Let's add some context to why this rumor might have taken off. NBA YoungBoy's legal issues have kept him in the headlines, and by extension, his family gets dragged into the spotlight. When your brother is a famous rapper who's been in and out of jail, any story about you is going to get attention. Plus, the mention of Massachusetts in the post is interesting. Around this time, May 2025, Massachusetts has been in the news for some tense law enforcement activity. Immigration and Customs Enforcement arrests in Worcester turned chaotic, with people getting arrested for interfering with federal agents. Could the Instagram post be trying to tap into that tension to make the story seem more believable? Maybe, but there's no evidence tying Kendall to any of that. So, what's the takeaway here? First, Kendall Gaulden, or NBA Ken, is definitely NBA YoungBoy's younger brother. He's got a real presence online and a connection to his brother's career. But this arrest story? As of right now, 11:47 p.m. on May 24, 2025, it's unverified. No solid proof means we have to treat it as a rumor, not a fact. This whole situation is a perfect example of how misinformation can spread online, especially when it involves a celebrity family. It can lead to confusion, reputational damage, or even fan backlash over something that might not have happened. Here's what you can do the next time you hear a story like this. Pause and ask for the evidence. Where's the news report? Where's the court record? If all you've got is a social media post, especially one pushing to go viral, take it with a grain of salt. Being a critical thinker online is more important than ever, because stories like this can shape how we see people, even if they're not true. I'll leave you with this. Kendall Gaulden seems to be carving out his own path, supporting his brother and building his own fanbase, but the rumors about his arrest don't hold up right now. Let's keep an eye out for real updates, and in the meantime, let's be smart about what we believe online. Peace out.